next lesson, we'll look at vocabulary related to company financing. All companies need to raise capital to begin operations. These startup companies may choose to bootstrap the company using personal funding to provide seed capital for the early stages. Or they may seek out angel investors and venture capital by offering equity in rounds of financing called Series A, B, and C. They may also seek out strategic investors for extra capital and advice. Capital. To raise capital. Capital is money or other assets used to start a business. A company may also raise capital to fund growth or expansion.
Now that we've finished our business plan, we're looking to raise enough capital to make it happen.
Startup.
Startup.
A startup is a relatively new business that has the potential for growth. Startups focus on a service that many people want and aim to reach a large market by scaling up.
After a couple of years at Facebook, I moved to a new startup in Silicon Valley.
Bootstrap.
Bootstrap.
Bootstrapping is when a person starts a business without a lot of capital or investors. Bootstrapping entrepreneurs often invest their own money and a lot of hard work to grow their company.
We bootstrapped our first company because we couldn't attract any investors.
Personal funding.
Personal funding.
Personal funding is an entrepreneur's own money and assets used to start a new company. Personal funding might also include loans or gifts from family or friends.
I started my business with just personal funding, including $20,000 from my parents.
Seed capital.
Seed capital.
The money used initially by a business to begin operating is seed capital. Seed capital often includes personal funding or money from wealthy investors.
Our seed capital came from several outside investors and some personal funding from the founding partners.
Angel investor.
Angel investor.
Angel investors are individuals or groups who give money as well as business advice and contacts. Angels often invest in the early stages of a startup and typically receive equity in the new company.
After getting us through the first 2 years, our angel investor sold off his stake and moved on to another startup.
Equity financing. Equity financing is when a company offers a share of ownership in exchange for money to start or grow the company.
We're looking at equity financing for our company, but we don't want to give up more than 25% ownership.
Venture capital, VC. Venture capital, or VC, is a business that invests other people's money in new businesses with good potential for fast growth.
Unless you can show the potential for long-term growth, You're going to have trouble attracting venture capital.
Series A, B, and C. If it is successful, a new business may seek additional rounds of financing called Series A, B, and C. Each round of financing corresponds to a different stage in the growth of a company.
After a successful first year of business, Chatbot is hoping a round of Series B financing will help them expand.
Strategic investor.
Strategic investor.
A strategic investor lends a company not just money, but also experience, knowledge, and business contacts. Strategic investors normally focus on one industry or field that they know well.
We are looking for a strategic investor with the experience and contacts to help us succeed in the food industry.
Now it's your turn to practice some of the words we've looked at in this lesson. In a moment, you'll hear a series of sentences with a word replaced with a beep. Repeat each sentence, including the missing word. For example, if you hear,
We were fortunate to get funding from an angel early on.
you can say,
We were fortunate to get funding from an angel investor early on.
We'll provide the correct answer after each question. Ready? Let's give it a go.
I've put over $50,000 of personal into this new business. Answer. I've put over $50,000 of personal funding into this new business.
Many young people dream of getting rich off their own company. Answer. Many young people dream of getting rich off their own startup company.
Bob has lots of great ideas, but no seed to make any of them happen. Answer. Bob has lots of great ideas, but no seed capital to make any of them happen.
That's all for this episode of Video Vocab. Be sure to check out our website at www.videovocab.tv for more videos on business English vocabulary. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.